coronavirus. It's coming to the United States. Ta-da! Get scared, everybody. Today it is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, February 26th. The year is 2020. The coronavirus is coming to the United States. We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. But are you prepared? If not, I'm going to give you a quick list of things that you need to go to the grocery store and get today. Stock up on this stuff. The first thing you want to focus on when you go to the store, first, everybody buys bread. Fine. Bread is a perishable item. I probably wouldn't spend a lot of my money on bread unless I had a freezer to stock some of that bread in. Assuming that you're going to be in your home for weeks and weeks on end, hiding from other people who have this virus that might kill you, you might need something a little bit more stable than perishable items like bread. So I would go after the canned goods. If I didn't have a huge freezer, most people don't have big freezers. If you have a freezer, get the frozen vegetables. But you want to go after the canned goods, box, anything in a box that has a shelf life for a couple of weeks or months. Something that you can bake your own damn breads if you had to. They got all kinds of bread mixes in the stores. You can just buy them. So get your oils, eggs. If you can, get eggs and stuff like that. You can't freeze eggs, of course, but you can hold them in the refrigerator for a while. But I would again focus on the stuff that non-perishable items that can sit in the freezer or on a shelf for quite some time and stock up on it. You better stock up on a whole bunch of stuff. You might want to get some meats that you can freeze, chicken, fish, stuff that you can stick in the freezer if you have a freezer. You see that refrigerator back behind me? That's the only little freezer we got. There's no room for a freezer in this place. Some of us don't have freezers. Like we used to grow up back in the day when we had these big deep freezers you put everything in. So my suggestion is focus on stuff and don't forget water. You can buy gallons of water for 99 cents all over the place. Get the water just in case something happens in the water gets shut off. You might want to get you some water. So I wouldn't say panic about this, but I would say prepare. Because we don't know how long this virus might run wild and how much havoc it might cause since they don't know much about it and they don't have a cure or a vaccine for it just yet. So as the virus spreads through the United States, and they say it's coming, I believe them. As it spread around the world, just prepare yourself to camp out in your home. Make sure your cars have gas in them. Make sure you have food and water, stuff that you can, like I said, there's a ton of stuff, rice that you can buy, rice, grits, potatoes, those things will last a while. Get you some stuff that will last, that you can stock it so you don't have to go back out looking for stuff. Don't wait. You see, they're giving you a warning now. I went to the store and I bought a bunch of stuff you can't see behind me, but we already have a bunch of food in these cabinets, but I bought even more stuff like that we can eat that I know is in the cabinets. In the event that in the next few weeks, if something goes awry here in the United States, we're prepared. And who knows what might happen. It might get much worse than what we think. We've never lived through something like this in our lifetime. So they haven't been able to contain the virus. So that's kind of, even with all the stuff China did, shutting down airports, shutting down cities, shutting down, and the shit still kept spreading. So in the United States, are they going to attempt to do the same thing and infringe on people's rights? In China, that's pretty normal. Over here, we're going to shut down cities and shut down airports and close off cities and what? No. So they're going to let the virus run wild. That's what's going to happen. They're not going to shut down cities and close off airports and they're going to let it run wild. It's going to kill some people. Some people are going to live and some people are going to get sick. So it's just going to do what it's going to do. So you will have to prepare to separate yourself from the surrounding society. You might want to get some plastic and seal off your windows and doors as it spreads through the communities if you don't want it. Some people will have to go to work and be involved in this if they still want to come in contact with it. They're not going to stop the mail. I can't see the United States doing any of the drastic measures the Chinese did in China. Because people are going to be pissed. So once it starts spreading in the United States, it's going to spread like wildfire because we're just not used to telling people what they can and cannot do, where they can and cannot go. So I have my thoughts about all this, but I'm gonna leave that conspiracy theory mess to some of y'all other folks on YouTube. I know a lot of people probably aren't taking this very serious, but I am. And I'm like, okay. I know I just went through earlier with that little flu he had. I said, oh shit, let me go ahead and get it. And I bought plastic. I'm gonna seal up these damn doors. We won't have to leave here. The guards gonna be full of gas. I'm taking care of everything now. I'm not waiting until they start screaming, it's here! They gave us a warning. I spent $150 at the grocery store on all packaged foods and canned goods. That's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Still stuff in the car. I just bring it in, set it to the side. You got all kinds of stuff. I got canned meat, canned vegetables, canned every damn thing. Because I know that shit can sit there and we ain't got to worry about it rotting. About a bunch of eggs and stuff. Like I said, I don't invest in all that bread. I can bake some bread. I brought some boxes, so I got some oils and some other stuff. So, assuming that the electricity stays on, right, we should be okay. But we'll see. Just being prepared. And if something doesn't happen, I can take the food and donate it to the damn food shelter. As a matter of fact, I can take them cans and send them to the side. We eat later on in the summer as the time flies. But you just got to be prepared because you don't know what might happen. Some of y'all are not taking this very serious, and you're going to be in trouble. If you get a letter from the post office like this, and it says, official change of address, do not discard, open immediately. I got this from the post office in my mail. Didn't think much about it, threw it in there. I looked at it. So I got home, I said, official change of address validation, open immediately, do not discard. The postal service has received a change of address asking us to forward mail from the following address. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, I'm not putting no change of address to forward my mail to any address. It's going where I want it to go. So I open it up inside and it said the postal service has received a change of address order asking us to forward mail from the address, see an address listed on the front cover. So I'm like, well, I'm not forwarding my mail from this address. That's where I want my mail to go. The purpose of this letter, and it said for security reasons, your new address is not included in this correspondence. I'm like, huh? The purpose of this letter is to confirm that this is a request to forward your mail is correct. I did not forward my mail. Action required. If the address or addressee listed on the front cover is incorrect, or if the person listed me did not ask the postal service to forward the mail, please call 1-800-ASK-UPS. There was a number to call. So I immediately got on the phone and called them and waited 45 minutes before I can get to somebody who was breathing. 45 minutes, I said, give the phone. And I was like, what is going on? So I said, wait, 45 minutes. I said, wait, didn't move because I didn't want to drop that call. I was so scared it might drop because I'd waited 45 minutes. Finally, I get someone on the phone, explain the situation. She put in my information, and she said somebody will email or contact you within 24 hours. We will jump on this immediately. I said, okay. She couldn't give me any information because she didn't know who I was. She said, but we will be in touch with you in 24 hours. I said, okay. So today I did receive a call from the U.S. Postal Service, and the guy said, listen, we recognize that something was not right with this request to change your address, so we did not process it. But it had happened. He told me some dates, and I said, huh? He said, don't worry, we've already deleted it out the system because whatever. But I said, as obviously someone was attempting to try to forward my mail to a different address. And he said, we always send out these letters before we process that. And I got the letter. Before I even received it, they had already terminated because they realized it was fraud. So he's like, just let me call. We put some procedures in place so that we can know that this won't happen in the future, which was kind of odd. But he says it's very common for people trying to steal someone's credit file or credit history to forward their mail without their permission. And clearly someone attempted to forward my mail to a different address without my permission. So, like I said, when you get something from the post office and it looks like this, it's a big, wide letter. So it might see your post office saying original official change of address validation from the U.S. Postal Service, and whether y'all can see that or not, respond to that shit immediately. Because I almost let it slide. And I'm like, well, maybe it's old from where I've transferred my mail. I was like, Folks always up there. Yeah. Well, I always up to no good. Somebody had got into one of my credit accounts and changed the address and tried to do all a bunch of stuff, and I caught it. And this was a few weeks ago. So I have a sneaky suspicion it's probably related to that same individual who got a hold of that credit account and was trying to use it. So anyway, y'all better be careful. Keep an eye on your mail and stuff, and keep track. See, I have all kinds of alerts on my phones and cell phones. So when that person tried to change the information on the account, I immediately got a text message from that credit card company saying your address had been changed, your password had been changed. Once again, I was ignoring. I said, no, let me check on this. And that's how I was able to resolve that issue. But I have a sneaky suspicion it was that same people who did that. I got a phone call many, many years ago. Someone called me selling some Viagra on some online pharmacy. And I made the mistake of purchasing something Viagra off this pharmacy through this online phone number. It was stupid on my behalf. They had hold of my credit card information and sent through $2,500 worth of small amounts on my credit card. I didn't know, $10, $15, $20. I didn't pay any attention until one day I looked and it all added up. And it was $2,500 total. So I had to get out, and I know for a fact that it was related to that online pharmacy that called me because I didn't have any issues until after they called me. And they still call. It's some Chinese people, Asian people or something. It's like, what is this? And they would call and call, Mr. Hampton, do you remember you ordered that Viagra? I said that I never fucking got, and you motherfuckers used my credit card for something else? Yeah, I learned my lesson. Good thing I gave them a credit card. And if you're ever shopping online, don't use these debit cards. You're setting yourself up to get your bank account raided by these motherfuckers. Do not use these damn debit cards. Use your separate credit card or some type of card that you can use separate than something that's linked to your bank account. These people ain't do nothing but steal all your damn money. So anyway, I need a nap. I just came from a doctor's appointment. I wasn't feeling too well the last 3 days. And I'm learning, you ain't feeling well, get your ass to the damn doctor. My throat was itching, my neck was bothering me. I was hot. I said, you know what? Let me go to this doctor. And she gave me, I think I have strep throat. So she gave me some medicine for that. So I must always something. But yeah, I was warm. She said I didn't have a temperature. I bought a thermometer, but I can't find it. I'm going to go buy another one. I should have picked one of the Kroger's. But I thought maybe I had a fever because I was kind of flushed, kind of hot. But it wasn't no fever. Nothing. She said my blood pressure was fine. But she said my throat was messed up. So she did a swab of my throat, but she wanted to put me on some antibiotics. So my throat has been killed. I've been gargling with salt, water, vodka. Oh, you name it. I was in every household remedy you can think of. That vodka, that was a doozy right there. Gargle with some vodka. I shot a guy. Wow, shit was on fire. Won't be doing that with no time soon. Whew. Yeah. So anyway, I am tired. I think I need me a nap after all this. Going to the doctor, going to the grocery store. I'm just not feeling good. I was gonna try to go to the gym, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to rest the rest of the day. I brought me some stuff to cook for dinner, so I'm going to cook dinner. But I hope that you all are taking this coronavirus serious and preparing if you can. I know a lot of us don't have the financial means, but y'all just be prepared because we don't know how this is going to play out in the United States. Because I seriously, again, I don't think they're going to seal the borders to cities or close airports, or they're just not going to do that stuff in the United States. Unless, I could be wrong. They might do it under Donald Trump's administration, but I somehow doubt that's going to happen. And they're just going to let the virus run just going to let it run its course. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to die from it. It's like 10,000 people died from the flu just this past year. So in the past 6 months, 10,000 people or more. So in the United States. So, with that said, it's close. I don't think I'm going to lay down for a second. I just took this pill. And I don't know what's going on. I brought me some lemons and honey, and I'm going to make me some tea. And I'm going to lay in bed and watch some TV. I've been wanting to check out this TV show on Netflix called AJ and the something with RuPaul in it. And I haven't seen everybody else has seen it but me. So I might just turn that on because Earl's at his rehab appointment. He's driving now, so he drove that. So he'll be going for a minute. So I got some private time. I might just take me a damn nap. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to need some sleep. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Lay my ass down. Anyway. There was something I wanted to say about the housing market that I was talking about yesterday. I forget what I wanted to say. It was kind of important about the housing market. It'll come back to me. I can't remember what it was. But it was something I wanted to say because I had read some of the comments. And I can't remember what it is now. So maybe it'll come back to me. I'll tackle that in another video. Anyway, I'm going to take me a nap. Today is Wednesday, February 26th, the year is 2020. Excuse me. Whew, that water. Today is Wednesday, February 26th, the year is 2020. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take me a nap.